Now, find a new rival.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Let me see some of the good stuff.
Dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Long, low attack hits.
Smart decision.
The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Secures the jump in.
Nice. Liking that.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Impact's a no-go.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Decides to meet them in the air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this experiencing KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round.
What's this?
Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jumps in. Big throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Jumps.
Hey!
Smart play. What a smart throw.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Just cool into the low kick. Needs to find a chance. This can lead to some big KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Oh my days, that was...
Now, find a new rival.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Gets the counter. Goes for an overhead. Confident anti-air.
That was a good one.
The cross-up connects. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The low doesn't connect. Gets the jump in. Solid counter.
They ain't getting up.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Combo with the target combo. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Uses a target combo as a filler.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Fake out. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. They trade hits.
We live for these kind of fights.
Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. KO.
I'm liking that finish.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hard-working fighters.
Parries the attack. That overhead was a bit obvious. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter.
Ooh, I like it.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn of the match. Gotta be planning something.
We're near the end of the round. I want to see someone shoot their shot. Come on! So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They hit each other?
We've got ourselves a winner.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
The Ninja Star is doing what she does best.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. who'll gain control of the match in the early going.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Secures the jump in. Player 2 chases him down.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Tries to catch him out with the arch step. Spacing is so on point right now. New mistake here will be big. Runs in.
Show me that ninja run, girl.
Have they noticed the drive gauge gap?
Calm before the storm here.
A parry? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Prepare the burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
You win some meter here, investing in the round.
Amazing awareness there.
The super art connects, and it's going to be the kill. Down and out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Nature is funny, you know. Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
Will we see our fighters feel each other out, or just let it fly in this opening round?
I hope their training paid off.
Backs him into a corner. Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Ooh, that's a pretty big life lead. It's not looking too good, folks.
Bit off a bit more than they can chew.
Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy.
Yeah,
Hits the jump in. Hits it.
good round.
That round had some interesting twist to it. What are your thoughts?
Love to see the new blood putting in the work.
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make note of that. Not shy with the grab. Throws to get around their defense.
Nice, liking that.
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
Overdrive jackknife.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Goes for the jump in. Looking for a chance. A quick breather. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Ah! Oh, things are getting heated.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Jackknife Maximum connects. Just cool into the low. You're done.
What was that?
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Starts with the jump in. They're really being worked over in the corner.
Gotta keep pushing.
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Throws a fireball there, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Smart play with the throw.
That was super good.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's
KO!
We've got ourselves a winner.
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Man, you'd think these two are best friends or something, the way they're beating on each other.
Drive time. Goes for the jump in. Spinning bird kick. Reaches out with the lightning kicks.
What's gonna happen next?
Juicy opportunity now. Ooh, burnout activated. Untouchable. Completely overwhelmed him.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Fine by me.
The cross-up's good. Denied up top. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. Lots of aggression from both sides.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Checks with the projectile. Sticks the jump in. secures the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 chases him KO.
Good round.
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They've got to keep their eye on the prize.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Goes for the jump in. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so... just goes for it at this range.
What's this?
Okay.
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the... This can lead to some big damage. Springs forward with the drive rush. The perfect read with the anti-air.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Gotta dig down deep here. Burns out.
We'll expect some bones to be broken here.
That's closing it out.
Damn, that was intense.
Final round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here. That was good. I like it. More of that.
Raw super art.
What's this?
That's not gonna hit.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 is in burnout state. Clutch, anti-air.
It doesn't get any better than that.
What are they gonna do? Gets into perfect fireball range. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. This can lead to some big damage.
Gotta close this out here and now.
The real test of you're done.
I'm liking that finish.
Player 2 has...
Now, find a new rival.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Big counter.
Oh, landed a nice one there.
Big counter. And Dyer's and the super activation. KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blow off real soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it.
Calm before the storm here.
They're trading attacks. Going in? Not much life difference.
Get in there and fight!
Spacing. Oh, burnout activation.
You know,
It's there.
great stuff there, right at the end.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Yeah, let's let these two fight forever.
Secures the jump in. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize.
That was a good one. What's their play here?
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO!
We've got ourselves a winner.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Blocks it! Okay, they trade hits. Lose faith in the overdrive. The low heavy is denied. Player 1 has a slight life lead.
This fight's getting real interesting now.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Experiencing burnout.
hitting a real rough patch.
Connects with the throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
No way, no signs of letting up from out of that corner.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Kick cap overdrive, Soryu. Raw super art incoming.
Yo, what?
Who's gonna take it down and out?
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Pops him with the target combo. Throws him. What's next?
Yeah.
That's some big, juicy KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Jumps! Rolling Soba! Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
They created a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Fights out from drive rush to keep it going. Just cool into the low kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
I love it!
Each hit is so important. He closes it out.
Oh, that!
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Open what? In anti-air.
That was super good.
Below.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Getting up close and personal. Oh, what a rush. Player two is on the brink of Lex's projectile.
Get in there and fight.
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Reads the jump in perfectly.
That was super good.
Get all the way up with the super.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Weekend pleasure. We're in for a good time.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Tries to make something happen with the overdrive. Picks this time to bust this out.
Seriously?
Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Are you for real?
That was unreal.
Player two is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
That was a close match that had everything.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go.
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown.
Good stuff there.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Jackknife Maximum connects. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
We just gotta see one more move.
It's there.
I'm liking that finish.
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
Anti-air drops him.
That was super good.
Adamant plan. Dashes forward. Opens him up with the throw. Just goes for it at this range.
Wait.
Not a lot of resources. They'll have to work for this one. Springs forward with the drive rush. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. But gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. The drive impact doesn't work.
Hold it down.
KO.
Nah, they ain't getting up.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Preparing. Close to the funky fight. Wall splat into the guard break.
We got a real fight now.
A real test of nerves here. Somehow manages to block the jump in. The next touch may decide this round. They are done.
That was unreal.
Akuma.
Player 2! Gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel.
Ooh, I love when fighters find a way to bring out the best in each other. What a battle.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Caught in the cross-up. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be spices things up by what a finish. Great life gauge awareness there.
Ooh, nice finish.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Still struggling for control of the neutral. Gets a little space with the throw.
Amazing awareness there. What's gonna happen next?
5-gauge gap here. Attempts to break the stalemate with a links it. Ooh, burnout activates.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. You're done.
I'm liking that finish.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
Oh, that was great. Those two are pushing each other to the absolute limit.
This can lead to some big damage. They exchange blows.
Ooh, landed a nice one there.
Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
Come on, you gotta get more.
Two crowns them from above. Adds a little spice with the overdrive. None solid anti-air.
Doesn't get any better than that. Things are getting heated.
A real test of nerves here. Sets up with the jump.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
It's gut check time for both fighters.
Don't hesitate. Hit him.
Are you for real?
That was unreal.
Player 1 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
That's what happens when you have an irresistible force meeting an immovable object.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Grabs him. Ooh. Checks them with the projectile. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn.
What's their play here?
Goes for the throw.
Ooh.
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Dire situation. They can't get him.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Backs around. What did you make of it?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Well, we gotta see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to.
Drive rush to keep it going.
Ooh, it's getting tense.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets the jump in. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
KO.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
All that juice on the super hard. Not shy one bit about it. The final round. Who's gonna take it? Knocked him out of the air.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Excellent damage on that. Oh, what a run. Sat on the feeder until they got this super art.
Seriously?
Oh, super art changed the makeup of this match.
I love it.
And down and out.
Damn, that was intense.
Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Oh, those two sent the crowds home happy.
Now, find a new rival.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Player 2 has the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing. Good stuff there.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Player 1, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
This fight's getting real interesting now.
Solid combo. Fair slashing. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch. What's gonna happen next?
Oh my, it's there!
I'm liking that finish.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
Snap kick sent him, saw that counterattack coming.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Super on deck for both fighters. It's a good spot to use the super.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around.
Bet that hurt.
They must have lost super art.
What's this?
With dash flawless. They got them so quick.
I'm liking that finish.
Not sure how you're gonna break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a mirror.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Go for the air slash. What are they gonna do? Medium kicking into.
We live for these kind of fights.
Throws them.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Jumps. Bring it.
Come on, let's dance! Now's not the time for jokes. Come on, let's dance! Let's get
Nowhere to look. Wow. Reads the counterattack.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? Medium kick and hits the drive. The Zen ride. Wall flat into the guard break.
What's this?
This proves it like Kaku. This is the whole world. It's enough.
That was real!
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.